Всем привет! It's been a while. And today is a very interesting day because today we're going to break down some Russian accents that you were requesting to break down in the comment section to this video. Let's begin. Okay, the first one is Isabella Skorupko in the 1995 James Bond film GoldenEye. She plays Natalia Semyonova, a Russian programmer who helps James Bond, played by Pierce Brosnan. Okay, let's watch.
Select mirror. Orthographic projection. Compute possible intercept with second stage GeoSat 2. Boris! Boris!
What? I thought I'd post it on the internet, no?
What's the password?
I made it easy this time. Even you should be able to break it. Burst for brains.
First of all, why are they speaking English with each other when the scene is taking place in Russia? Beats me, I don't know. But okay, let's get back to our stuff.
You've hacked into the US Department of Justice. Do you know what will happen if they trace it here?
The chief of computers will call me a genius, move me to Moscow, and give me $1 million hard currency.
I actually love both accents here. Isabella sounds really good with rolling her R's, although sometimes they sound a bit Spanish or Scottish to my ear, but overall very good indeed. And her D and T are pretty decent. I googled. She was born in Poland, and it's a well-known fact that Poles are great at making the Russian accent. At least it's less noticeable, or you could say softer. And it doesn't surprise me because both languages, Russian and Polish, belong to the Slavic group of languages. Polish is West Slavic and Russian is East Slavic. And we do have a similar set of sounds and intonation and even similar words. Vada vada, dom dom. So it's very understandable why she's so good. The only thing that sounds a bit off to me is the emphasis in words, because the name Boris, for example, in Russian, in Russia, it's never Boris, it's Boris. And we can clearly hear it being properly pronounced by Alan Cummings. Oh, I adore Alan Cummings, he's great.
Besides, the Americans are slugheads. They'll never detect me.
You're saying slughead?
Nobody screws with Boris Grishenko.
The funny thing is that he says Boris correctly, but then he makes a mistake in his last name, Boris Grishenko, because it has this tricky sh sound. Sh, Grishenka, Grishenka. It's not Grishenko, it's Grishenka, Grishenka. It's difficult to make it. I know it's a very difficult sound, sh. But he's doing great, he's doing great. And his L is amazing. You can see it very well that he places his L a bit lower when he says slug heads, not sl, l. You have to place your tongue lower. If you stop the video, you will actually see it. And I like his R's here. They're very soft, not forced or over-trilled. Very Russian. I think he worked with a coach here, because if he didn't, hats off. He's great. Another interesting thing is almost everyone calls the Russian station in Siberia Severnaya.
We intercepted a distress call from a supposedly abandoned radar station at Severnaya.
Whereas in Russia, it's Severnaya. We call it Severnaya. And that's exactly how Isabella pronounces it.
I was a systems program at Severnaya facility.
I'd love to talk more about this film and the other actors speaking Russian there and the views of St. Petersburg. And maybe I will someday. But now we have to move on next. We already broke down Scarlett Johansson's accent in the first video. In Black Widow, she says a few words in Russian. Let's watch.
Перемирие.
There she said, "Перемирие," truce. And it's okay, it's very good, it's good.
Ты выросла.
She says, "Ты выросла." And that's where her accent kicks in, because it should be "Ты выросла." The emphasis should be on the first syllable. Выросла. It's very obvious, especially when right after this we hear a perfect, and I mean it, perfect line in Russian from Florence Pugh. Just listen.
Да ладно.
Actually, she reminded me of myself here, because I usually say this phrase with that exact intonation. Да ладно.
I came here because I thought you would. But since you're here, what bullet does that? Not bullets, arrows. Oh, right.
If you didn't think I'd come here, why'd you send me this?
You brought it back here?
I'm absolutely sure she worked with a coach, and she did a great job here, because just listen to her "the." It's very Russian. "The." Her soft R's, right. It's very subtle, but we can see that work. I know I told you about rolling your R's in my video, but in most cases, people who learned English at school will at least try to make their R's sound a bit more English. We won't exaggerate. We won't say right back. We will say right. B is good. We actually press our lips less in Russian than in English. Compare. Beat, 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 beat. That's what she does here, and does it brilliantly.
It's a synthetic gas, the counteragent to chemical subjugation.
K is impeccable, because the Russian K, Cyrillic, is similar to the English K, but with more throat engagement, especially before vowels.
Это антидот контролю сеназ.
Очень умно.
Here it gets a bit sloppy, because we actually say anti, t is soft, not antidote. We say antidote. But then I don't understand what she's saying, because the subs say mind controlling, but in Russian it would be something like антидот контролирующий разум. Разум, mind. Контролю. What's that? I don't know.
Это антидот контролю сеназ.
Очень умно.
Очень умно. Очень умно. First, очень умно. We should say очень умно. Second, n is out of place. It should be lower. Очень умно. No. Очень умно. Очень умно. But again, I'm nitpicking. She's really great, and they're both very cool. Florence, if you see this, you are amazing. Now, next, Rachel Weisz and David Harbour. Let's watch.
It did. Good boy, Alexei. Good boy.
You named the pig after me?
You don't see the resemblance? See, he sits just like dog.
Rachel's Melina was supposed to be an undercover agent living in the US for a long time, for many years, and that's why her speech is supposed to lack a strong accent. But from time to time we can still detect very subtle Slavic nuances which hint at her past, like properly pronouncing the good boy, b, omitting articles. He sits like dog, she said, or something. I told you about it in my video.
Stop breathing.
She's actually rounding her vowels here. Stop breathing. Not stop. Stop. It's very Russian.
Yes, all right. Well, don't worry. Alexei could have survived 11 more seconds without hope.
But tell me, why is it Alexei? Why? You know, the same thing was with Stranger Things. They all called that Russian scientist Alexei. Okay, yes, maybe in English it's Alexei. But here we're supposed to be having a conversation among family members who are Russian. And in Russia it's Alexei. Now you know.
No, you his
I
business
was
partner.
Betsy.
Don't give me.
Please sell me ideology.
Oh, stop with the bullshit.
David Harbour's accent is hilarious. I think it's the only character in the whole movie with a distinct, exaggerated Russian accent that I told you about in the video. At some point it's even grotesque.
Never family. In my heart, I am simple man. And I think that for a couple deep undercover Russian agents, I think we did pretty great as parents, huh?
And it reminded me, I know, of those movies from the 90s where all Russians were bad and they spoke like that all the time. And here I think it was definitely a choice and I loved it. With the whole Stranger Things finale thing going on, I decided to rewatch all the seasons. So I'm rewatching the 4th season and I'm like, oh my God, why didn't I break down Brad Gelman's accent? I don't know. Maybe I was so focused on Tom Lushiha and David Harbour's accents back then that I completely missed his. But it's really worth talking about. That's very good. Меня зовут Юрий Измайлов. His emphasis is quite right. The emphasis is good. Меня ожидает начальник охраны. Меня ожидает начальник охраны. Of course, in real life, he would immediately be detected and arrested. But come on, it's a serious series. Мне для него очень важная посылка. Дефицитный импорт из Америки. You know, with all those little mistakes and placing his consonants, his intonation is actually pretty accurate. And that's what's usually difficult for foreign actors to do. And he speaks with a perfect Russian intonation. Despite those really English R's like дефицитный импорт из Америки, he sounds good. And I love this character. Yes, he's eccentric. Yes, he foolishly imitates a stereotypical Russian, but he does it hilariously well. Okay, that's it for today. I hope I have answered all your questions. Again, if you want me to break down some specific performances, please write in the comment section. And please let me know what country you're watching this from. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel to learn Russian and the Russian accent with me. I also have a second channel where I post my singing videos and auditions. I'll add the link to it in the description and I will be very glad if you check it out. Thanks for the attention. Happy holidays. See you soon. You're Russian with the Russian.